Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Komjenik. I'm the host of the Have I Told You About This podcast and videocast. I'll be your host. And have I told you about this podcast? Well, I'm about to. I'll be covering whatever's at the top of my mind for the week. That could include all kinds of things, such as maybe the Survivor TV show alliance that changed the game. Maybe a retro arcade game that I played that totally captivated me and ate all of my quarters because it was based on my all-time favorite movie series. How about the TV finale that left me speechless? Or there'll be some life lessons along the way that I always tend to learn the hard way that I'll be sharing with you as well. So, welcome to the Have I Told You About This podcast. In this show, every episode will be a new obsession. One week, it might be strategy from Survivor. The next, a deep dive into video games, or movies, or books, comic books, stories I've heard, things that happened to me during the week, maybe something crazy in the news, whatever's at the top of my mind. It's not a show with a single topic or a single segment. It's a show with one voice, mine. And if you're curious, nostalgic, analytical, or you just love a good story, hey, welcome home. So far, I already have recorded shows about the Star Wars arcade game, as I mentioned, one of the first vector graphics arcade games ever made, with real voices from the Star Wars movie, and a yoke controller that made you feel like you were flying an X-Wing. I share my personal high score chases, nothing like King of Kong, mind you. The tips and tricks that I've learned, I've talked to some of the developers and even got some kind of behind the scenes stories from them on the making of the game and some of the trials and tribulations they had. I can't wait to share those with you. I've also, as I mentioned, broken down the Survivor Alliance, how it changes the game, how even from season 1 with Richard Hatch all the way up through season 49 that saw even Joe in an alliance that clearly should have won the game but didn't. It rewrote the rules of reality TV. So much so Jeff Probst says you can't win Survivor without an alliance. And friends, that's just the beginning. This is a show for people who love stories. Not just the ones that you see on the screen, but the ones behind the scenes. The ones that we live every day, and the ones we're still trying to figure out. I hope you'll care because every episode is handcrafted, not just recorded. No AI voices here. I write these like mini documentaries with music, pacing, narrative arcs, and emotional beats. It's not just me talking, it's me sharing. And if you've ever been obsessed with a show or a game, a song, a moment, a memory, a movie, a book, again, you'll be at home here. So, that's the show. Have I told you about this? A podcast about whatever's next, whatever's interesting, whatever's unforgettable, and whatever's worth really talking about. Subscribe now and join me every week for a new story, a new obsession, and maybe a new way of looking at something you thought you already knew about. So until next time, like, subscribe, and hey, have I told you about this? Well, now I have.